Breno Giacomini is with us here at Seahawks Weekly. It's LuckyStrike in Bellevue Square. And first of all, I'm going to ask you, is it true that Marshawn Lynch is referred to you as the Big Russian?
That's a true statement.
Now, did he really think you were Russian?
He really thought I was Russian. He still does. I said, no, I'm Brazilian. He said, no, man, you Russian. You see it,
I do see it, and I don't know if I'd argue that long with Marshawn.
Yeah.
The second thing I want to know is that in your growth here, in your time, and really kind of coming into your own under Tom Cable, but it seems that you've developed a better relationship with officials. It seems that the referees have come to reach an understanding that you're really not the aggressor, that you're generally the victim of personal fouls.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. And they're finally starting to see that. But it took them a year and a half. That's the problem. Yeah, but we'll be all right. I'm trying to, hey, what's up, ref? How you doing? How's your flight? All that.
So the key to it is small talk then.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta let them know you care.
Yeah, hey, one of these guys is going to throw a punch at me. It's going to happen. It already has.
Well, you've done a great job with that because it's not like you're purposely out there becoming the instigator, but you're not taking the next step that was getting you in trouble before.
That's what it was, trying to find that line early, but you're right, it's kind of, I'll just get one next one.
But that's hard. I mean, for a guy like you, I mean, you're used to winning every fight and you want to get the last punch in, right?
Yeah, you always do. But I guess it's the next play now, you know what I mean? Or, hey, 98 was talking to me. Maybe might want to give him a little extra shove at the end. Talking to whoever. Just let me know. We don't want nobody to get hurt. That's not our point. You got a little extra shove or an elbow or something. That's fine.
So you're basically putting a hit out on the guy. I mean, you don't want to do it down with injury.
No, we don't want to. Just finish him. That was for 68.
You're not making up the news, we're just reporting it, man. Hey, you talked about Tom Cable just has an expectation for all you guys in there to be ready to play. I mean, how does he realistically do that? I mean, is it through film study? Is it through getting with you guys as individuals? Is it just through out there practice, going through different drills? How do you get you guys ready?
I think it's everything. Every guy has his own way of getting ready, and he kind of plays to that. Even some techniques. Maybe I'm better doing it this way than Mike is. Okay, you can do it this way. Mike, you do it this way. So it kind of just like fits to you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of what works for you. And he's really good at that. I think that's the best way to describe it. He's just really good at that.
So he's not a one size fits all type of thing.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that's why he's one of the best coaches, O-line coaches in the league. It's because he does that.
Respect.
Look at it. Levin's played, Mike's played, Alvin's played, a whole bunch of them. Our whole room can play. And it just shows how good of a coach that Cable is.
Well, it seems like, I'm sorry, Dan, it seems like kind of a theme with this team. We were talking about this today with Pete Carroll, too. I mean, it just seems like the theme of these coaches is, and this is to me what is a true player's coach, is when he sort of adapts for you. It seems like they try to put you guys in the best position for your talents.
Absolutely, that's exactly what they do. It starts with John Schneider, Pete Carroll, they just adjust, man, and it's been working on great. Like I said, we should be undefeated, we're not, but I think we should be. It speaks, look at me, look at Thurman, came right in, no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's not just on the whole line, it's everywhere on the field.
Seahawks Weekly, that is Breno Giacomini, your starting right tackle, who's going to be back after 7 games out. Returning to the line. By Green Bay out of the University of New York. And when you came here, I'm wondering how big a turning point in your career it was to start playing for Tom Cable. Because going back to his first year, 2011, you would ask him, there's one guy that he wants with him in a dark alley. In case anything happens, it's going to be you. Because not just for your ability to take a punch, but you're going to be the guy that protects him. What has Cable meant for you in your career?
He's meant everything. I came here and basically my style fits to him. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of tweak this, tweak that. And I started playing and look where it's back. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep getting better and just keep listening. He's a great coach and he's definitely changed my career.
Why did Danny say that you could take a punch? I've never seen anybody punch, Breno. Is he saying that you would?
No. He's done it occasionally. I've seen him actually celebrate someone hitting him because he knows that guy's going to get caught.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 15 yards, it's a first down. Take it.
receptions.
Exactly. I already got 2 first downs. What lineman has ever done that? I mean, it's great. Hopefully I get one this weekend. We'll see.
It's way better than a hit by pitch. Because people talk about that. Don Baylor was the classic. Have you ever get on base, sacrifice your body?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Pitch is nothing.
Breno wants a new category for instigation yards. Breno, how about speaking of baseball, get a chance to brag. First of all, have you been back in Boston lately?
I have not.
Okay, because I'm hearing Stada and things like that.
I mean,
It sounds a little thick, the accent.
yeah, it's a little good. I've lost it a little bit, but I'm a huge Red Sox fan, and Cable hates that because he's a Yankees fan, so I'm every day I got my 2 hats in my locker, and I'm kind of just wear one to the meeting every now and then, make fun of me. I'm like, yeah, great, but the Red Sox won it, so
Just rub it in.
Now, this brings us to a point where I'm going to have a special guest question.
okay.
And Breno saw this. I was doing my sleuthing in the locker room
Yeah,
today.
you guys are up to something.
Yeah, and this is going to be your teammate if Matt Harvey has it back in the studio. Somebody who had a question for you, so you're going to have to listen close. But here's what somebody had to ask you, Breno.
Hey Breno, this is Max Unger. I was wondering who your favorite NFL football team is, the New England Patriots or the Seattle Seahawks?
Wow. They put you on blast like that.
I know, that's setting it up the whole day. I grew up a Patriots fan, but my favorite team is the Seattle Seahawks.
There's a lot of people in here who agree with you. So there's no mixed emotions when Russell Wilson drops back and throws that ball to City refs last year.
No,
City refs.
I was celebrating. I ran down there, celebrated, kicked the field goal, went home, called everybody back at home, like, I told you.
Breno's like, I'm a fan of whoever signed the checks. Hey, Breno, you've been out, for, almost 2 months now.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you learned about yourself being out? I mean, obviously watching from the sideline, that's, as a player that got hurt in the middle of the season, I know what that's like. I mean, that's like the worst.
Yeah.
But what is it that you learned about yourself maybe that you didn't know?
Just keep working, man. Just keep that mindset. Because this was my first time. And the hardest thing was keeping the mindset every day. And I knew, some days I come in, I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. Kind of just early. This was a little bit early. I'm like, damn, I don't want to do that today or something like this. But, I see Russell working, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, I got to do it because he's doing it. So, just keep a positive mindset when you're hurt. That was the toughest thing. But Russell being there and our training staff's the greatest staff around, probably in the league, I would say. Just keep staying positive and cheering the team on and all that. And, hopefully I don't get hurt again, really.
You got this?
You just got to stay positive when you're hurt, when you're down like that. And just keep supporting the team, man.
The Seahawks are going to be playing the Minnesota Vikings. That's on Sunday, and you need to be listening all day tomorrow at 7:10 ESPN Seattle. Starting with Brock and Danny from 9 to noon, all the way through Bob and Braz and then Wyman, Mike and more, because we're going to be giving away tickets. Multiple tickets all day tomorrow, 7:10 ESPN Seattle. It's sold out. Would be the best way for you to get into it. And we started to see this running game pick up pace. We saw it in the game against Tampa Bay. We certainly saw it last weekend in Atlanta. What is it about your guys' rushing game that tends to improve over the second half of the season?
You know what? I don't know. It's been kind of a trend now, right? The past few years, it's been like week 8 or week 10. I don't know. It's just we just start clicking or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but we just start hitting it, and it's awesome. I mean, hopefully we can continue that this weekend. But we zone in on the details a little bit more every week. We just get comfortable. Your pad level's a little bit lower and all that, so technique gets a little bit better. And I think we're just gonna hit this roll, and we'll see how far we can take it.
Mac was just talking about the running game for an offensive player. I know for a defensive player, it's sort of, we're talking about it being demoralizing.
Yeah.
When a team can run on you. You guys prefer that? You love running the ball? How does that feel when you got Marshawn Lynch going and you're just eating up the clock and
It's
going?
awesome. I wish we could run the ball every single play. I really do. No offense to the golden tape and all that. But I love running the ball, man. I love it, and it's awesome. You kind of cover downfield. Everybody's picking up and running back to defense. Man, we have a long day today. You know what I mean? And you can kind of hear it, like, come on, guys, they fighting with each other. I'm like, dude, we're going to fight all of you guys, and you're going to score a touchdown. So, That's what it's all about. Start with your mind.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. I remember when we used to get our first 15 and I see 9 passes and 6 runs. I was like, oh man, come on, man. This is a joke. Come on. Even when we were the number 1 team in Russia, it was like, really? Come on. But just talk about maybe just what it's like having Michael Robinson back. I know we've talked about that as well. It seems like there's a comfort level with Marshawn and those guys. The whole offense, really. He's just clicking even more.
He's a team leader. He was captain last year, special teams captain. But in the locker room, he's one of the team leaders. And that's what it is. The respect is just there. You just hold him in high regard. You know what I mean? You know what he can do for his team. You've seen what he can do in the past. And look at the last few weeks he's been in. We've just been rolling. Maybe that's what it's been. Mike Rollins back. You know what I'm saying? And he's just a presence, man. He's go out and just give it his all, and we love it.
Now, being an investigative reporter, I also spent some time not just recruiting Max Unger to do my dirty work.
I know, I saw you.
But trying to find out other questions.
They was all laughing.
Yeah, they were. Well, you can't miss my horrible Catholic. You guys will occasionally laugh. I also found out that you like to play FIFA soccer.
Yes.
This was according to Golden Tate. And I'm wondering how a man such as yourself, as big as you are, and you were an aspiring basketball player, and you play football, but you end up playing soccer in a video game.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
My parents are from Brazil, so there's a connection. And I grew up playing soccer. So the 8th grade, I wasn't really that good at it, but when I get on the sticks, I am. Did you ask Golden that?
I did ask Golden that, but now I'm puzzled because
he said,
your parents being Brazilian, you generally play with Bayern Munich for some German European team, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So, and he plays with Brazil. So what's going on there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's been kind of getting my number lately because he got my hometown.
That's what he said.
Yeah, well, if we look at the stats, I'm still up quite a bit. I mean, we talked about this last year, and I was kicking this, you know what I'm saying? But the new one came out, so I didn't figure out the techniques yet, but I will.
And the other thing is that Golden said, and he talked to us about this, that there was a day where you donned a professional wrestling mask in your shorts and your knee braces.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's a potential future career as a pro wrestler.
I don't know. I'd rather go play soccer. Well,
no Nacho Libre.
Did you see it? I did. Paul Pussie's idea. I really had no choice. It was bullying me, but I had no choice.
All NFL players used to have to go do that. I hope you make enough money that you don't have to go do it. Big time wrestling player.
Me too, man.
See, I think you'd be a fantastic wrestler. You could just give him a big mean mug and then somebody power slam finish. Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't get penalized. And if the ref did something you didn't like, you could slam him too.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, he could be the big Russian. Marshawn Lynch would be like the manager.
Yeah, everybody, big Russian fit.
Yeah,
definitely.
Tell me about Marshawn Lynch. I mean, he's got to be so much fun to block for, but he just seems like he's a lot of fun to be around the locker room.
He is, man. He's a character. I don't know how to explain him because you can't really explain him. You see it in the locker room. He's just a character, and it's awesome blocking for him and messing around with him and everything. He's just a good person.
Well, it just seems like we talk about Russell Wilson too. I mean, not like he doesn't get enough talked about anyway, but it just seems like when you guys are in the huddle, man, it just seems like there's such a calm. I've heard him mic'd up before, and he's just so calm and cool and collected, and kind of never panic. And maybe just talk about how that affects you guys.
It affects the whole huddle. You see him nice, he's calm, just like he's saying, he's real calm. He'll remind you, hey, you guys go do this. We've done this before in practice, like a 2-minute drill. We've done this thousands of times. In Atlanta, he said, let's just go down and score. We've done this. We know how to do it. Let's go do it. So he's really taking control of that huddle. I haven't been in for the past few games. It was just, even when we started the training camp and everything, he's just a lot more comfortable with it. And it shows, man. He's playing lights out.
This is going to be a game that features 2 of the league's best rushers.
Yeah.
Marshawn is number 2. Adrian Peterson is number 4. He's the reigning MVP.
Yeah.
How are they different? Because they're both 2 very, very physical backs, very successful backs. When you look at it, what differences do you see?
I think that Marshawn has a little bit more power. He's coming down the head like Jeff. And I think if he can a little bit more shiftiness, you know what I'm saying? But I think that might be just the only difference because they're both great. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take Marshawn any day if I was playing fantasy.
What's it like to block for him? Is it?
Yeah.
And what makes it so great?
Just the way he runs so angry. He's so angry when he runs. And that's the way we like to play. And you never know what he's done. And you've seen what he's done in the past, last year and all that. But just his attitude running the ball is awesome. Because we like to go out like that and finish downfield and cut guys and get up and cut another guy. You never know when he's going to stop. Until he gets to the end zone. He could break everything. And we don't know, so we just gotta keep going and finishing and covering the field and all that. It's awesome walking back.
So, Breno, so excited to have you back. Are you full go Sunday? Start? I mean, what's going to happen?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you still don't know yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to just go on day to day, and whatever they tell me, it is what it is.
Everything reacting well to practice so far?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel really good, man. It's about time. We only got to put a little bit of pads on Wednesday, so that felt really good. And I just can't wait to get back.
What is Pete saying to you guys this week? I mean, just keeping you guys focused. Obviously, this is kind of your last game before the bye week.
Yeah,
I'm sure you probably haven't talked about that at all, but you guys got to take care of business this weekend. What is he saying to you guys?
He didn't take care of business. He kind of gave us a little scoop of the bye week, and basically that was it. It's been done. You know what we got. So let's go finish this off, take the week off, and get rolling again. Get on nice little hot streak there, and take this thing to the Super Bowl.
Now, what's it been like for you to play for him? Because when you were playing for Green Bay, you came here probably not knowing all that much about him. What did you know when you got here, and what did you grow to learn about him?
He's just a great coach. He manages people really well. That's one thing that stands out to me. And another